Hey everybody, Sharon here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in Assassin's Creed Origins, grabbing the Words of Wisdom achievement. This is to find the 5 hermit locations in the game. First one's going to be in the Black Desert on top of this mountain right here. It's a pretty long climb up, but you do get another achievement for climbing up here called I Can See My House From Here. It's a pretty long climb. It's about a 5 to 7 minute climb from the closest viewpoint, which is to the right of it. But how these collectibles work are, there's going to be like this random blanket at these very picturesque spots, and all you have to do is just hit A to sit down at them, and that should count as completing the location, hence giving you the count for the achievement. This also plays into getting the all locations achievement, by the way. So you have this one, which is also in the mountains just south of the starting lake you kind of start out in after the prologue. So go up here, there's this abandoned village with a bunch of cats for some reason. Go into the only open house, which is going to be on the right. There should be this blanket right here with more cats. So just sit here and chill out next to all the kitties. Then you have this one in the middle of the desert in the Katara Depression. So this one is a pretty big valley that you have to lower yourself down. There should be an oasis right here. I believe it's called the Aquifer Oasis. There's some pretty high level hyenas in here, so you might want to be a little careful or come here when you're leveled up. So I think they're level 35, so be a little bit careful. But the meditation hermit spot is going to be next to these like tiki torches in the middle of the lake, so make sure you interact with it, and you do have to be out of conflict to interact with it, so take care of those hyenas. Moving on to this one in the northeast in the islands area. This one is going to be like next to this voodoo hut right here, so make sure you grab it. It looks like an ancient Egyptian garage sale basically right here, and there's also a bunch of wildlife around here that are pretty high level, so be a little careful. But once you're out of conflict, just sit next to the blanket with the dead body and flowers, and you should be good. And then final one is going to be in the Fayum. It's going to be this nice ruin right here next to the lake. So just climb up and just sit next to it. It should be on top of the stone archway, and you should be on your way to the achievement. And you also have another 5 locations towards the complete all locations achievement, which is probably the hardest achievement in the game in terms of time difficulty. But once you get your last hermit location, you should get the achievement 5 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.